Alright, let's be real here. Ranking up in Fortnite can feel like a grind sometimes, whether you're stuck in Platinum or just trying to hit Unreal as soon as possible and as fast as possible. I've got you covered in this video, boys. I'm gonna be showing you in this video exactly how the ranking system works and how you can easily reach Unreal without losing your mind. So stick around, and I promise you, you'll reach Unreal by the end of this video. And I know some of y'all might not believe me, so here, these are both my accounts that I've got to Unreal this season. Both accounts hit Unreal this season. So let's just get that out the way so you guys believe what I say in this video, and let's get right back into the video. Alright, so how does the ranking system work in Fortnite Battle Royale? So in this video I'm going to be talking about Battle Royale, but this applies for all other game modes as well, except Ballistic I think. But besides that, we're here for Battle Royale. So the ranking system first, there's two things about ranks, or like two ways to rank up faster. You need the placement and you need elimination. So placement is simple, the longer you live and the more players you outlast, the more points you'll get. Eliminations, they're like a bonus, you know, especially if you're getting kills late game. That's where all the big rewards and all the big points you get. End game kills are the most important kills because the closer you are to end game, the better players you have. So Fortnite rewards you with more points when you kill someone towards the end of the game than at the beginning of the game. So you should basically aim to get as much placement as you can while getting eliminations also towards the end of the game. So let's talk about playstyles right now. So there's aggressive and passive playstyles. So these are the two main ones. Of course there's other players like passive aggressive and stuff like that, but there's two main ones, and it's aggressive players and passive players. So if you're an aggressive player, you're gonna be landing hot drops, grabbing weapons and going straight into fights. You're gonna be W keying anyone you see. It's risky, yeah, but then if you're confident in your aim and mechanics and have practiced a lot, and if you watched my latest video on how to become better at Fortnite, then you'd probably want to be an aggressive player and just attack and WK anyone you see. It's like a really good way to rack up eliminations as fast as possible and get a lot of points for that. Then you have a passive player. A passive player, you like want to land more somewhere like low key, somewhere quieter. You loot up a bit and you focus on your positioning and where you position yourself around the map. So you look for safe opportunities to damage people across the map or like next to you, and you take fights only when you have an advantage, okay? You have to realize that you cannot just push someone when he's 200 and you're 200 as well. Then there's no advantage. So you go with the AR, sneak up on him, maybe damage him for like 2 tags, 60 damage or something, then you have an advantage, then you can start pushing, okay? Honestly, like both playstyles are really good and they both work and they can easily get you to Unreal as fast as possible. It just depends on what feels right for you and like what you prefer in the game. Another key factor is your drop spot. You need to master your drop spot. So here's a pro tip. You just pick one spot around the map that you enjoy landing that has great loot and master it. Know every chest, every ammo box and the best loot routes around that location. You land here, then you should already have a plan in your head what you're gonna do. That way you'll always have an advantage over other players who are just landing every game as different position and different location. So trust me, this is a game changer. This is gonna help you become so much better and not die of spawn as much as you do. Now let's talk about the best loadout for ranked. So hear me out, this is controversial, but this is in my opinion the best loadout for ranked. So first you're gonna want to carry a shotgun, okay? So yeah, there's 3 shotguns in the game: the Sentinel Pump, the Auto Shotgun, and the Oni Shotgun, alright? The Sentinel Pump is my favorite. It hits hard, reloads fast, and it just feels like reliable and just like it feels right, you know? It's the closest to the old pump shotgun. Then you have the Auto Shotgun. The Auto Shotgun is just great for spamming and close range fights. You just get in the box and just start shooting that Auto Shotgun. Then you have the Oni Shotgun. The Oni Shotgun is solid if you all about accuracy. It's all about accuracy. If you miss your shot, then you're cooked because it only has 2 bullets, and that could feel a bit limiting, but it does still do a lot of damage, and like from far range it does like good damage as well. Second is gonna be AR or SMG. So I know some players would like to carry ARs, some players would like to carry SMGs, so I'm gonna talk about this. So you should not be carrying AR and SMG at the same time, because you're gonna need other slots for rotation, movement, mobility, like that, and you're gonna need shields of course and heals. So carrying an AR or SMG for your spot for like shooting, like other than the shotgun, is depends on how you want to play and how you like enjoy playing. But I'm gonna tell you right now my opinion on the guns. So for AR, if you're gonna carry AR, then you carry the Hollow Twister AR. It's super versatile, it's great, it's amazing for both close range and long range. So the Holo Twister AR is the best AR in the game right now currently, in my opinion. But if you're an SMG fan, then go for the Veiled SMG. The Veiled SMG is fast and shreds through the woods. You can start shooting someone and you can start hitting him through the wall. It's crazy. That's the best SMG in the game. Now, if you don't know which one to pick, or you wanna pick a SMG and AR at the same time, I would say the best option for you is the Fairy AR. The Fairy AR works as both an AR and an SMG. It's honestly underrated, bro, because it shreds from so far away, because it has an amazing fire rate, because it shoots so fast. So you could use it as SMG, and it shoots also from far and does damage, so it could be also used as AR from far range. Then we have heals. So always carry 6 Chug Splashes, alright? Hear me out. Chug Splashes are one of the most underrated heal items in the game. You don't understand. 6 Chug Splashes? Bro, this is you can heal both whites and you can heal shields at the same time. And it's quick. It's amazing. Okay? And if you pair them especially with minis for a fast shield boost, it's gonna be amazing, bro. Just imagine you're 200 HP, alright? Then you get lasered, across the map, you just get lasered and you're 49 HP, alright? Then you could just pop 2 minis real quick, boom, you have 50 shield already, so you're now 99 HP, alright? Then you just pop 4 splashes and boom, you're back at 180 something. It's crazy, it's underrated. 4 splashes, you're back to 180 something. It's stupid, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Then we go to mobility. So the best mobility in the game, in my opinion, there's 2 best mobilities in the game. There's the Typhoon Blade and the Shockwaves. So the Typhoon Blade is a clutch rotation for late game. It helps you avoid fall damage. If you're on high ground, you can just run with it and then jump down, and then you get no fall damage. And it's just quick and simple, and it's hard to mess up with it. Then you have Shockwaves, but Shockwaves are better for earlier game and quick escapes, basically. Because imagine you're at the last zone, alright? Then not the last zone, maybe 9th zone, alright? You need to rotate, bro. You use a Shockwave and boom, you're back on the other side of the zone, bro. You're gonna get damage for so much because it just boosts you all the way across on the other side. And if you want to Shockwave up, you could Shockwave up, but then you get lasers out the air, so it's not really effective as the Typhoon Blade for later on in the game. But it's still a good way to run from players or attack players if you're a more aggressive player. And don't even get me started on the Oni mask. The Oni Void mask is so buggy, it's so bad. Trust me, you don't want it to be messing up your game. Don't use that at all. And especially end game, you don't want to use that at end game. Alright, now I get this question asked a lot. Should you go for medallions or not? So are they worth it? Honestly, it depends. If you're an aggressive player who wants top tier loot, then go for it, because you'll have an advantage over other players with the medallion. Although you'll be seen on the map, but you'll have an advantage with the perk that you get from the medallion. But if you're a more passive player, the loot from regular chests is already solid enough. You don't need any other loot from the mythic loot from the bosses. So I would say just stick with the loot from the normal game around the map, because it's already crazy good. So there's 2 medallions right now in the game. There's the Shogun medallion. This is the best one in my opinion. It gives you infinite stamina and invisibility while sprinting. It's good for rotations and for sneaky plays to sneak up around people while they can't even see you because you're invisible. And you can run around the whole map without even getting tired because you have infinite stamina as well, so it's crazy good. Then the second medallion, you have the Nitro's medallion. That one is dropped from Nitro's. This makes your weapons reload themselves, so that's kind of useless because you can just reload on your own. So I don't see what's the point of that. So yeah, I would say don't go for that one. So now I give you a bonus tip, alright? I've been getting so many questions on how to counter the Typhoon Blade. So hear me out. The Typhoon Blade is really broken because, bro, the amount of times I've died to it is unimaginable, bro. I don't even know, bro. They need to vote this Typhoon Blade. Alright? So let me hit you with the bonus tip about how you can counter the Typhoon Blade. So it's easy to counter if you know how to, alright? So the first rule that you have to understand is when someone's attacking your wall with the Typhoon Blade, immediately go up, alright? You need to always stay one layer above the person using it. When they jump and do the ground pound thing animation, they're stuck in that animation for a second, alright? So that gives you a chance to look down and hit them with the shotgun, and just like that, boom, game over. They're back at the lobby, they're fuming, they're so annoyed that you were above them and they couldn't really do anything about it. So always make sure you're one layer above the Typhoon Blade user, because you will have an advantage and it will make him have to stop attacking your wall with the Typhoon Blade and fight normally, actually, how the game you're supposed to fight. So whatever you do, do not stay on the same level as them. That's how you get sent back to the lobby. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was an easy and quick way to get Unreal and rank up faster in Fortnite Battle Royale. So these tips, if you implement them, you'll be ranking in no time. If you want me to make guides for like duos and trios and squads, just let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because it really helps me out a lot and it shows me that you enjoyed this video actually. And yeah, other than that, it's been your boy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.